I was about to head out of Cancun in Mexico and get on a flight to go across the Atlantic Ocean. Hello everybody and welcome once again here from the hotel zone of Cancun and the top of the Olio Hotel and penthouse number 3000 at Tim's Ocean Condos. I actually have my flight already. Flight going to somewhere in Europe. A big country actually.
This country has a lot of people, a lot of good people, and also some bad people, okay? Everybody's going to Europe.
I was packing my bag. This time I had a bit more stuff than what I usually have since I'd been in Mexico for a whole year this time. But still, all my belongings go as hand luggage on the flights.
We're gonna sweep a bit here.
I was going down to the swimming pool one last time to enjoy the sunshine and hang out by the Caribbean Sea.
We're on the beach again, going for a little walk.
I had really been thinking about settling down in Mexico, but when you have just a bag with all your belongings that go as hand luggage, it's always tempting to go out for some new adventures.
I've been so pale lately. I need to get a bit more fried. More fried, my friend. Oh, I'm done frying. About to head to the airport here. And also, I happened to stay 3 days too much here in Mexico. I didn't realize it, but my visa was expiring. So we're gonna have to go to the immigration at the airport in Cancun and pay a little fine. Apparently, it's not a big deal if you happen to overstay a bit your visa. You pay a fine and then you're ready to go. So I'm gonna show you that also as we go to the airport, head to Europe, have a layover, and then go again. You can see the airport from here actually. So you see that little tower over there? That's the airport. We're just gonna go here out on that piece of land. Come along with me, my friends, as we start a little travel adventure once again. Here we go, heading out. So I offered them 200 pesos here for a ride to the airport.
I got in a taxi, went across these pieces of land on the small street leading into the airport and away from the hotel zone.
Favorito.
Mérida.
Mérida.
Mérida, sí.
Mérida es una ciudad muy vieja.
Muy...
Viejo.
Ah, sí, sí. Y muy segura.
Muy segura, sí.
Muy segura.
I need to go to the immigration to pay my little fine. You could actually, if you wanted to, you could just leave and they wouldn't say anything, but I want to pay for it to make sure I don't get any problems ever if I want to come back. We have to go across to the very end here, the Terminal 2. I'm not sure if they have this immigration office at Terminal or the other terminals, but now we're going to pay this fine here. 800 pesos, like $40. I have to go to the other terminal. They wouldn't let me pay for the fine here. So we're taking the shuttle bus. It's free. I have to try to find the immigration office now. Already checked in to my flight, so let's see if I can find the immigration officer. Here we go inside the airport, Terminal 4. I have to go to in here somewhere. To the oh here, immigration. Alright, I paid 860 pesos, 40 something dollars. And they said no problem. Had this been in the United States, you would come to the airport with an expired visa and you overstayed. You would have like 5 police officers coming and arresting you, throwing you in jail probably. But here in Mexico, that's what I really like about Mexico actually. It's like everything can be figured out and it's not like things are not such a big deal. It's like it's okay. It's okay, you know. It's good freedom here in Mexico. Not so much like crap. It's rules and regulations of stuff like in many other countries in the world. Yeah, that's what I like about Mexico. One really good thing. So let's go to the gate. It feels so annoying to have this extra bag here. Usually I have just that green bag. But now we have too much stuff and a bit of food here also. gonna throw this stuff away as soon as I get to Europe. I don't know why I didn't throw it away already. I just didn't have time. I packed real quick and then I just left like always. Maybe I should have gone somewhere else. I don't know. Let's check the monitors here. Finally I'm through here. They turned my whole bag inside out like usual. I don't know why in Mexico they check everything. They open my bag, look at every single piece usually that I have. Don't know why. It's big, maybe because I have so much electronics. Now we're going through the tax-free stuff here. Let's see where we're going.
I sat down and thought that Mexico is probably where I will really end up living eventually. Everyone is welcome in Mexico, and they have a very easy immigration program where anybody can become a resident for about 2,000 US dollars. I thought about what I had done in the past 8 months or so, and I had gone out on so many fun adventures and also met several cool people along the way. Mexico is really unique, and there are so many amazing places to see.
I'm getting kicked out. Long way there. Like my sixth bag.
I had done so much in the past months, and if I don't come back to Mexico in the next months, at least I know Mexico will always be there, and I know how good it is. Whenever I do come back, I will enjoy it even more. Now I had a flight going across the Atlantic Ocean from Cancun and into Paris in France. Hello! $2,200 fine for tampering with smoke detector. $2,200 fine. I was looking at the map, going back and forth, and thinking about if there was any other place I wanted to see in the world. I had arrived in France after about 9 hours and 30 minutes. Now I just had a short flight to Sweden from here.
So now I have to take my baggage and eat my baguette and take my parapluie. We just have to find the connecting flight there. So many people. I don't think I have to go through. No, I don't have to go through this immigration stuff. We have some kind of shuttle train here. But I'm not going on this. I have to go straight. It's actually 2F. That's where I need to go. 2F. Yes.
Looks like we can get on either of these trains.
I think I'm in the right spot. I don't know. I remember 2F something. I think I have to go to 2F. I hope so, because I only have like 40 more minutes. It's been going in a labyrinth, like 1,000 stairs, 1,000 escalators, like following 1,000 signs. Look, it's weird. Now I'm in some kind of underground here. Or maybe not, I don't know. 2F. 2F, my friends. We have to go to 2F now. 2F. I had to scan my bags again, but they didn't look at anything. My bags just went straight through. Usually it's in Mexico, it's like the worst. The inspection is crazy. They turned my bag inside out. I would think they would do that here in Europe, coming from the other side of the world, but nothing. Strange, actually. They didn't look at anything. Just my bags went straight through these scanning machines. Then I had to go through some photo booths, scan my passport. Been walking for probably 20 minutes just to get to the next gate here. Up and down escalators. 2F. Terminal 2F. So many people here. I think flying is my least favorite thing to do in life these days. Right? If I could avoid flying, never flying again, I would do that for sure.
Since I landed in France, I didn't have to speak to any immigration officer. Just scan my passport in a machine to go through a gate.
F28, I have almost arrived here. All the people, it's full of people actually. I don't like so many people at once. Look at this.
An interesting fact, every time I get to Europe, I just always realize how tall people are compared to other parts of the world. Now I was holding the camera quite low here, but still I really noticed how tall people were. I didn't want to stand in the long line to buy something, so I opened my snacks that I had brought from Mexico. Some kind of tuna salad.
Here we go to the last flight of today. Slept maybe 3-4 hours in total, I think. Now it's like, I don't know what time it is. 12.
Planet håller på att tanka. Därför ber vi dig att låta säkerhetsbältet vara uppknäppt.
Un temps dégagé, ainsi qu'à Stockholm où la température est de 28.
Now I just had a 2-hour and 30-minute flight passing by the Netherlands, Germany and Denmark. It wasn't long until I started seeing the ground in Sweden. I had arrived at the very end of this summer to avoid pollen allergies.
Here we go, Stockholm, Sweden. Cold. I just realized that you don't even have to show your passport or go through any immigration when you get to Sweden, because I already did it in France. So that's really good actually within Europe, because I came on an international flight into France. Didn't have to show my passport or nothing here. I'm just like already out of the airport. I'm just heading to the train now. I feel alright actually to be back in Sweden, even though I never want to live here ever in my life probably. But I spent the first 20 years of my life here. Grew up in Sweden and then I went to the United States in 2009. Since then I traveled and lived in so many different countries and worked. We have to go now to the
Heading back to Eskilstuna. 100,000 people. I made a video there 2 years ago, I think. This flight company here, Ryanair, is the cheapest airline. The prices for flights like 10x during the summer compared to the rest of the year. It's more than 10 times the price to fly around in Europe during the summer months. But like if you go to Greece, it's the best to go November, December, January, February to Greece. So the train station is underground here. We're gonna go underground and take the train to Eskilstuna. A 1.5 hour train ride from the airport would cost about $40 US. Let's go down to the underground here. To the underground, my friends. See how far we have to go down. It's like deep underground here, this train station. Don't know why it's so deep in the ground. One time I was sliding all the way down, but I didn't have my bags at that time. I got so much speed. I had arrived at the train station of my hometown of Eskilstuna. Was getting off to meet my parents. In the next video you will see my father and uncle and a few other things in Sweden. So please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next video.